project status, North Bridge, they do have the pavement removal done, and the contractor was moving dirt last week. I don't think he's got much done this week with the rain. PC overlay, we've sent the contractor off. We're waiting for them to come back. In fact, they did call just as I left. The contracts are back, but we haven't got the certificate of insurance to go with them, so I'll have to bring them in next week. And then really nothing new on the pavement patching either. We're going to wait to set a later date on that after we talk to Flynn on the overlay project.
Okay. Anybody have any other road issues or anything we need to draw Ryan's attention?
What did Roger say about the detour road?
Well, on the detour road at Wall Lake, when the maintainer is going past, it's pushing some gravel evidently. It's going down into the drainage ditch.
Ed was telling you about that?
Yeah, he just called this morning. And no one's looked at it because so it's information.
That's probably over that bridge, that small bridge.
Oh my goodness, evidently. And there's been a lot of maintenance on that road as far as the maintainer's been working quite a bit on it. Every time he goes past, it's pushes gravel down and it's going down into the...
Sure.
Yeah.
Going down in the drainage ditch?
Yeah, it's just ready.
It's probably lateral one, DD60 lateral one he's talking about. I'm sure.
Is that the one that goes southeast from our old
It's
shop?
the one that goes east of the swimming pool, or east of the old maintenance building. That bridge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one he's talking about. But in general, the city's been real complimentary of Charlie trying to keep that road in shape.
Yeah.
You know, from there and then.
I mean, just one of those things. I mean, it isn't anything, I don't think he's doing anything false, just be a natural
Yeah.
thing to happen.
We probably, I don't know, I think the district watchman's working on some work in that area.
Yeah, that old beaver dam or something, is he working on that? That hasn't been torn all the way out, or?
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it all at once. That
Yeah.
Walson piled up a bunch of trees that I told you about
Yeah.
in that area, beaver dams in that area. And this rock, that bridge is just 50 yards from, so maybe I can talk to the watchman and we can. But there's a big pile of gravel on either side of the bridge just going, you see what he's doing? You know, when he goes over, there's no sides on that bridge. That's probably what Eddie's talked about.
I might have Mike just get a hold of Ed. I guess just as a side note on the Wall Lake project, when we were down there looking at some issues with the driveway into Hallett's on the southeast corner of that new bridge, North Bridge, we've decided with Hallett's approval to extend the pipe that goes into the drainage ditch and actually move their driveway south probably, I don't know, maybe 80 feet. It's going to come in about where they've been driving in right now with the bridge construction there. They actually pushed the little drainage channel from the pit to the pipe full of dirt, and they've just been driving across there to get in. So we're just going to extend the pipe that goes through the drainage district bank, extend it back far enough, and then they'll have their driveway back further from, rather than be right off the corner of the bridge.
Farther to the north.
South. Southeast corner of the North Bridge.
Oh, the North Bridge.
Yeah, on the North Bridge. There's a, right where they're,
Yeah.
south side of their old driveway, there was a power pole there where the power goes from overhead to underground, and there's a gas line in there and something else, and it's so close to the corner of the bridge.
The North Bridge.
Yeah. And so they've been driving in. They've been driving off the shoulder of the road south of where some of the construction debris was.
You got to talk that over with the drainage engineer.
No, it shouldn't, because we're not affecting the.
Okay.
We're not affecting the.
Yeah,
We're going to leave the existing pipe that goes through the drainage district bank, and we're just going to extend it far enough that they can run that they'll have to reroute the ditch that brings the water out of the quarry. But we'll move that ditch probably a little bit to the south. But during that conversation, we were also looking at the approach from
To north.
off of on the southwest corner out of Pittman's or the Boulevard, and so I told Ronnie to check with the city to see if the city would be interested in taking that driveway south of the big power poles. They're right there in the corner, and cutting across sort of the north end of their property and bring that driveway in further south. That's probably going to move that one. That might be close to 100 feet. And Ryan talked to the city, and I instructed him to tell the city that, you know, we think this would be covered under the BR agreement, but if not, it might cost them up to $5,000 to move that driveway because they got a whole quite a bit of dirt in there to build that up. But it'll make a lot better access for coming in and off the boulevard. And the city, he talked to both Ed and the city clerk, and they both seem to say go ahead with it. So they were working on that last week too.
Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So,
I'll second it.
We're adjourned.
Have a good week, guys.
You too.